Beauty is the harvest of presence. Beauty is the harvest of presence. I love that line. I knew I was in there as soon as I said that. It's interesting to think about the harvest of presence. You know, not having a thought in your head while you converse with your loved one. Just coming from the place of appreciation and seeing and hearing and being present, the privilege of proximity. Not what they've done, what they haven't done, what you need them to do, but just the harvest of sheer presence. Beauty is the harvest of presence, the evanescent moment of seeing or hearing on the outside, the evanescent moment of seeing or hearing on the outside, what already lives far inside us, the eyes, the ears, or the imagination, suddenly becoming a bridge between the here and the there, between the then and the now, between the inside and the outside. Beauty is the conversation between what we think is happening outside in the world and what is just about to occur far inside us. So there's a lovely sense of both rested presence in that the world, letting the world come and find you in its deep-seated physical isness, and the sense that it's finding something actually quite tidal inside us and moving, that when we're in touch with the world, the moon, the cloud, the sky, the earth, another person's face in a really physical way, we actually find the place where things are just about to happen. You get the latest version of your own self in a way, as it's precipitating, as the wave is actually breaking. Thinking of yourself in an oceanic sense, the wave of yourself breaking on reality. That's who you actually are, and you're no one else. The rest is a bundle of opinions and versions of your history. But to get a physical sense just of what's breaking right now, the pattern that's forming and reforming, this is attested to, in all the experiences of breakthrough, revelation, and enlightenment, throughout human history. Beauty is an achieved state of both deep attention and self-forgetting. The self-forgetting of seeing, of hearing, of smelling or touching, that erases our separation, our distance, our fear of others. Beauty invites us through entrancement to that fearful frontier between what we think makes us and what we think makes the world. Beauty invites us through entrancement to that fearful frontier between what we think makes us and what we think makes the world. Beauty is almost always found in symmetries and intriguing asymmetries, the symmetries and asymmetries seen out in creation, the wings of the moth, the airy sky and the solid earth, the restful, focused eyes of a loving face in which we see our own self reflected. The symmetry also, therefore, of bringing together inner and outer recognitions, the far horizon of otherness seen in that face, joined to the deeper inner horizon of our own being. Beauty is an inner and outer complexion living in one face. Beauty is an inner and outer complexion living in one face. Beauty is an inner and outer complexion living in one face. Beauty especially occurs in the meeting of time with the timeless, the passing moment framed by what has happened and what is about to occur, the scattering of the first spring apple blossom, the turning, spiraling flight of a curled leaf in the falling light, the smoothing of white, sun-filled sheets by careful hands setting them to air on a line, the broad expanse of cotton filled by the breeze only for a moment, the sheets sailing on into dryness, billowing toward a future that is always beckoning, always just beyond us. Beauty is the harvest of presence. Beauty is the harvest of presence.